we are gathered here today on this special day, 7/7/2022, to have Daryl and Heather become one. Love is patient, love is kind, love is not jealous or boastful or proud or rude. It does not demand its own way. It is not irritable, and it keeps no record of being wrong. Love does not rejoice about injustice, but rejoices whenever the truth wins out. Love never gives up, never loses faith, is always hopeful, and endures through every circumstance.
I'm so glad we can all come together to celebrate Heather and Daryl. With all the challenges we're faced with these last few years, Heather was going to make this night happen. When you're behind the scenes, you see how much work is really put into this day, and everything turned out beautiful. Growing up, Heather was basically my first sibling. Even after living in the same house, we spent most weekends and all of our school breaks sleeping over each other's houses with the rest of our cousins. All those times came with all of our famous home videos that the Aguilar family is very familiar with. There's nothing normal when it comes to Heather and I. Something strange is bound to happen. From riding in the car with a cane spider to asking her to be my maid of honor in the movie theaters when our movie shut down and we were sitting in the dark. So when she first started to talk about Daryl, she didn't say much. When she told me he was from Big Island, liked country music, and that auntie and uncle knew his family, I told her, okay, I like him. After meeting him, I could see how much they really complimented each other. Heather always seemed so goofy, happy, and safe with Daryl. I can't picture anyone else to be her one and only. Thank you, Daryl, for treating Heather like a queen and taking care of her. You both look amazing tonight and so good together.
I was in Oahu. I was staying over at Daryl's house, and I was asking him. I was like, "Hey, you know what makes you think that Heather's the one? What makes you believe that like Heather's the right one for you?" And he was saying that like the point to like getting to know her and to getting to like to be cordial with her and to like date her, everything was natural. Everything was easy. It was just meant to be. You know what I mean? And so that's just how that's the type of guy Daryl is. He's just an easygoing, lovable, fun guy, and that's the perfect match. When things come easy to him, that's how I know it's meant to be. That's how I knew it was meant to be. When he said that, I was like, that's love right there. But yeah, in all seriousness, Heather, you got yourself an amazing man. One who I know will make sure to keep you happy. Will try his best to keep you happy. One that will, fix your car for free. You know what I mean? That's a plus. One he has a big heart, and he gives himself a lot to people, and I'm sure you know that.
Heather, when you say, or Daryl, when you say, I love you to each other, did you know really the meaning of the word love? When you say, I love you to each other, prove it. Because if you don't, it becomes passive. And that's had no meaning at all. And so, if an active word it demands an action, it also demands a time. So Daryl, and Heather, as you start this new family, give some time to one another. When you say love, give some time for that love. I know the courtship, probably you're saying yourself, is gone. No, the courtship has just started again. And as you travel with that family car, along the way you will probably meet or come across with problem. And I pray, like a mechanic, you would know the tool to fix that problem when time comes. You would know the right instrument to fix that problem when your family enters into crisis. And remember this too, that when crisis comes, Christ is. When you don't know the tools that you need to fix that problem, I know whom you can call for the answer. Call God.
I can't believe that we're finally here. It's almost as the same feeling of the time flying to Oahu to see you after we first met, but 10 times better. We have accomplished so much together and made so much memories together, and I'm just so thankful that God has gave me you to cherish those moments and make more memories together. God has blessed me with your love, your grace, your faith, your kindness, and strength. With you and God in my life, I feel complete. You complete me and make me feel 100%. I never felt this way about someone before. You make me feel like I'm a better man. You give me courage and motivation. No matter what the situation is, you're always there for me. There to back me up, there to comfort me, and there to motivate me. I love that you can understand me more than I can understand myself. Heather, I promise to love you unconditionally. I promise to be there for you for the rest of our lives. You are my partner, my best friend, and will now be my wife. I know I tell you this every day, but what a better day to repeat it than today. I love you, you are the love of my life, and I will love you for the rest of my life.
To my love, I prayed continuously for a husband, and the fact that you're standing in front of me today completely exceeds any expectations that I had. I never felt so loved, so cared for, and so cherished by someone until I met you. You encouraged me to be the best version of myself and the woman that God created me to be, and you accept me for who I am. I am so proud to call you mine. You're my best friend, my better half, my favorite person. You are my everything, and I'm so excited to become your wife. My love, today I commit my life to you as your wife. I promise to love you with my whole heart for the rest of our lives. I promise to be your person always, to love you through every obstacle and chapter of your life, to support you always and to be your biggest fan. I promise to always root for you and to grow with you and to build with you a better life each day as we learn from each other to be patient, kind, giving, and to always cherish each day together. Here's to us. Here's to our time together. What God has joined together, let no one ever pull us apart. You are my heart and my soul. I love you. I love you. I love you.
By the authority vested in me by Almighty God and the state of Hawaii, I now pronounce you husband and wife, and you may kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Daryl and Heather, and I'm going to say it right, Contemporado!
Aloha and welcome to the only place to be on the Big Island right now. Beautiful Kahua Ranch. My name is Xavier Cummings. I'm a local comedian from Kauai. Expert dance floor starter, but you guys already knew that. Then without further ado, I would like to ask everybody to rise to their feet. For the moment, all you sisters got your lashes and nails done. All you brothers got fresh haircuts and bring out the gold chains. Please, make some noise as we welcome, for the very first time, the newly announced Mr. and Mrs. Contemporado!
I wish you and Heather nothing but love and happiness and a lifetime of a marriage with God in it, obviously. And, I'll always have your back, brother. So.
In the good and bad times, may you always remember that you chose each other Remember the promises you made to each other today, and Daryl will learn what all men learn eventually. Happy wife, happy life.
As long as Christ is in the is the center of your family, I know it's a happy family. Remember this. God bless you both. I love you.
Thank you for coming, everyone, to join us to celebrate this an amazing celebration.